This is a crash course in your root chakra. So the root chakra is located on the base of your spine, and it goes through directly in front of your spine on the front side of you as well. And the root chakra is the basic needs being met in your life, so food, water, shelter. It's also where your safety lies, so even financial safety and safety in general in life. And it's also where you can find your trust in others and your relationships. So if you have an imbalance in your root chakra, this manifests in symptoms like anxiety. It can be financial insecurity. It can look like fear of trusting others or being vulnerable. This also shows up in your heart too, but it does come from the root chakra. It can show up as chaos in life, like being ungrounded, unstable in your life. And it can also show up as a concern about change or a fear in general, like the news triggers you or things like that. So when you have an imbalance in your root chakra, oftentimes it can come from the root cause of a problem with the root chakra is from a childhood wound. So we have wounds that come up, maybe abandonment, or maybe fears that happened, like you're walking on eggshells around your parents or others in your life. Maybe you had some other bad things happen to you as a kid, or you were mistreated, or even you had a good childhood, but something might have happened at school or whatever. It didn't have to be a trauma necessarily. It could have just triggered you to have an emotional response that you suppressed. This builds up in the root chakra, and then that creates these habits and patterns in paranoias, anxieties, etc. in your adult life. The way to rebalance your root chakra is first, you can seek out a Reiki healer like me, and I can help you get it back on track and clear out some of those blocks. But that's only a few layers of healing. It's some of the deep healing. However, the thing that I've been doing with my clients that really seems to help is emotion release techniques. This gets to, maybe you're feeling angry about something and we discover it's in your root chakra. This gets you to the root cause of that anger, not just the thinking mind telling you, oh, you're angry about this. So by releasing that very old emotion, you are able to rebalance yourself a little bit more. Another thing I recommend is doing grounding meditations or exercises. This does help you to feel more stable in your body on a daily basis, but to really release these big obstacles like financial instability or insecurities, safety concerns around others, paranoias, those kinds of things, you really need to get to the root cause of what's going on, because just band-aiding it with grounding meditations and all that is helpful, but it's not going to help you fully because it's going to keep coming back if you don't take care of it. So if you want to learn how to do this stuff, please send me a message. Otherwise, I hope this helped you to learn a little bit more about the root chakra and how it being unbalanced can cause some issues in your own life.